Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and a user scenario sent in by Desirats JRL, or JL, I should say, and Fritz Ex Machina. And I've changed the scenarios. Sorry, guys. I've taken out all the light ships because no, I can't be bothered dodging torpedoes for 5 hours. And the scenario was all about the capital ships, so we'll make it all about the capital ships. I'm also going to change the range, because 25,000 meters is pretty close, especially for 1940. So I'm going to push it out to 40,000 meters as well. I'm going to get into the design. Now, there were some design requirements, so we won't use the Goliath. And they did name them as well. I can only name one. They wanted Vanguard, fair enough. And oh no, they wanted to call it the Thunderer. My apologies. Reading the wrong bit. And other than that, they don't really tell me too much, apart it's supposed to be Montana-like. But let's do British super battleship, because you never get to build these in the campaign. We'll go for 90,000 tons exactly. This is a nice round number. So a big one. We'll give the Germans a big ship too. Ooh, I'm tempted by the top end tower. Probably shouldn't be. And how much heavier it is. But well, it's just very nice. 52 base accuracy. That's a crazy high number. It is a little fat though. Let's go for the 9. And then secondaries out. I know I have access to these. But these are, I think, flat. No, they're not flat better. But I think they are better. And they look more British. So we'll go for that. Let's way too far forward. So you get a 4-weight offset when you have a bare hull with towers on. I mean, I don't think if I take the towers off, I don't think you do. But where the towers are determines where things like engines and machinery and stuff like that is. So it tends to change your weight quite a lot. Where your funnel is as well massively changes your offset. Now, someone's going to have to remind me what the hell the Montana was. Montana class battleship. So they said Montana Light. Was that the one where they just made it bigger? Yeah, 12 16-inch guns. I could do that, but 16's a Mark III. So there's no real reason to use these when I could use a 15-inch Mark IV, which I think is superior in almost every way. I mean, obviously what I would use is 20s. But well, yeah, let's go for the 15s. And they said Montana-like. So I'm going to do something I don't normally do. And I'm going to use ABXY quads. Not my normal setup. Now, according to the scenario, these ships are, fighting much later, post-war. So we would want AA guns more than anything. No, I hate those triples. So, going to get some 5-inch dual purpose twins. And we're going to get, if we can fit them, nope, all the AA guns we can muster. And I know I can fit some here, but I might need a funnel. So that's the rough design. Now, it did have a speed requirement. Something to do with... yeah, must be able to do at least 30 knots. So we do want a fast ship. Why don't we use gas turbines? I've not done a gas turbine battery system, which could be an IEP, integrated electrical propulsion, or something very fancy like that. Potentially, but yeah, let's see if we can actually get this thing on the move. Wow, damn! You get a lot of smoke. Put two of the biggest funnels on. I can. Damn. Well, this is going to be an expensive ship with an eye-wateringly expensive price. Engine efficiency is not the best, though. Might have to make the ship smaller if we want to hit that 30 knot speed. Or I could use a better engine. Gas turbines are... I don't know, I think they need a bit of a rebalance because there's something about them. Like, I reckon, yeah, diesels, even though they have less, I mean, they're way heavier. But, yeah, they're just better. Like getting 100% engine efficiency at 30 knots. And it means I could get matching funnels, which will please me. Or matching height funnels. Or almost. Let's go diesel electrics. Yeah, because look, with a diesel electric, yeah, I know it's heavier, but I'm up to 33 knots, because these are supposed to be carrier escort type battleships. That's a lot more reasonable, I think. Oh, there was an offset before I added the task. That's so weird. Just an unbalanced hull somehow. I don't know how that works. Yeah, we're gonna find weight tricky on this. Especially once I try armouring her up. At 7%. Well, let's do the armour. Now, I know what kind of ship I'm facing. So I'm not going to go nuts. I'm going to stick to my standard. Well, this is about 18. So we'll go for the 18 scheme. With a 6. So it's slightly heavier. Actually, that was 8.5. We'll keep that. But we'll take this right down. Yeah, there we go. We can do it on the armor. That's nice. And I can still bring the anti-torp 5 and the triple bottom hull, which would be very nice features. More range would be good, but especially on a diesel hull. I would look to bring the superstructure armors a little bit much. Bring that down to 2-inch. Yeah, let's bring that the main deck down. No, I'd rather bring the superstructure down 1. And up the tower, just a tad. There we go. Right, offset fixing time. Ooh. Probably mostly going to be done on the tower. Zzz. One more click. .9. 1. Ah, perfectly balanced. There we go. Done. I know I've got a gap. I'm sorry, I know the gap offends people, but firing arc on that gun's not great, actually. Now look at it. So I might unbalance it again. Oh, it's still balanced. Yeah, move that forward just a tad. Because otherwise that firing arc is pretty... Why is it that bad? You'd think it would be kind of there. Like this way. But it's not. It's like way over this way. Well, again, I wish you could you could tell when the towers were joined. There we go. There's a bit of gap there, but that has fixed the fixed that. That is a stupendously expensive ship, even without crew. She's $500 million, which is spicy. But if we limit the Germans to around about the same price, 700 million, which I'm right now, should be fine. And I do get battle cruisers as well, which are supposed to be called the Nelsons. Super battle cruiser, definitely. I'm going to go double diesels again, or diesel electric actually. So you have the same propulsion type. Again, I'm just sticking with regular cruise. Now, how big was Thunder? She was 90,000, wasn't she? Let's make these 80. Again, just kind of clicking around. It's supposed to be. Well, this is the thing with range, John Craig. So range is not. I mean, the way ships operate is not. I sail out, I fight a battle, I sail back. It is, I sail out and I operate for weeks, months at a time. Sailing around and doing patrol routes and stuff like that. And all the while you're using up your range. It's not like an aircraft that just goes out and does a strike and comes back. So this represents your ability to continue the fight without having to go back for refueling. Or have at sea refueling. And of course, in reality, this was your cruising range, this number, not your battle speed range. So as well, having lots of range meant that if you got into a battle, you could go, right, flank speed, and you weren't worried about using up all your fuel reserves, which was a thing that Bismarck had an issue with, famously, because she didn't have enough fuel to continue to... They knew if they got another fight, they wouldn't have enough fuel to get back. So they had to turn around. Because she got in a fight, and she used up a lot of fuel doing that. So, yeah. Using lots of fuel, not always the best. Let's go for the big tower on these. The large. It does work quite well on the battlecruiser hull, I find. Something like that. Did the British ever have capital ships for local defence ships? You mean? No, they didn't really. The British didn't really go in for that type of second-class ship. There was a period where they just kept all their previous ships. So rather than like purpose building a second-class battleship, say, what they would do is they would assign some ancient ship that they just kept around So in World War II, the Revenge class, which were pretty obsolete, they kind of could fill in for a battleship escorting a convoy. They weren't particularly fast, but they didn't need to be. They weren't particularly well armed if they came up against another battleship, but they weren't likely to, but they could scare off a cruiser, if you see what I mean. Now, I believe there are no restrictions on the battlecruiser, which is superb, because we are going to go... we're going to go for a very nice surprise for the Germans, because they didn't say I couldn't do this. There's nothing in the rules saying that I couldn't go and get a 20-inch 8 20-inch guns. Perfectly sensible. Sorry guys if you were not expecting me to do that. Didn't say I couldn't. Put in our AA battery. Right. Let's max the range again. See if I can get the max range in. It's just so it's really, really cheap with diesels. It's another reason I like them. Seriously doubt we're going to get all of the protective systems in, and the armour, and 20-inch guns. It's very unlikely. Well, it's not as bad as I feared. Right. 22, 11... Oops. But I'm not... Actually, if I armour up the same as the battleship, what did she have? She had the 89 scheme, didn't she? So it's not as heavily armoured as it should be, but it is as heavily armoured as a battleship. It's perfectly balanced. I'm sure you'll all agree. But I'm not going to be able to do that. It would be nice, but I'm way overweight. Drop into standard range. Gives me about 2%. Double anti-torp 4. Ooh, that gets a little bit closer. Anti-torp 3. There we go. Perfect. Right, can we get 2-inch on the superstructure? Nope. Fuck, funnels. I'm like, why is it yellow? Yeah, that might be a slight issue, and also speed, which I have not sorted out. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh my word! Right, I do like a 2-funnel setup on this hull. If I can manage it, I can. Can I go for the... What was that? 5? Can I get a 6 in? I can. 6 and a 4. Oh yes. 7. No! Game! Why would you do that? So doing that thing where it slows down. There we go. 7 and a 4 enhanced. Maybe even a 5. There we go. 0.2 smoke interference. Looks beautiful. We're overweight again. But I don't think we're going to be able to do 37.9 knots. Not in a hurry. No, we will be doing 32 knots. It's slower than the battleships, because that makes perfect sense. And we're underweight. Okay, awesome. A little bit of a 4-weight offset. Now the problem here is I can move the guns around, but I reckon I'm not going to be able to get the full weight offset down very much. I don't want to move these guns back because they look fine as it is. So, might be time for something on the silly end. Yeah, there we go. A 24-inch underwater torpedo tube stuck on the back of the ship. Balanced. Perfectly balanced. Perfectly sensible ship. I will take no criticism this time. Well, Germans won't be expecting that. Right, speaking of the Germans, they did ask, in particular, that I go for... is that one of mine? I could use that. That's a 16-inch armed Bismarck-esque ship. Yeah, this must be one of mine. Well, we'll just get that one to work. That saves me a hell of a lot of time. I wonder which video this was from. Because that saved me an awful lot of time just getting that design up. Minimum displacement one as well. You're not getting veterans. Maximum pockets, not particularly fast. But a bit more German. And then a battlecruiser. I might have a battlecruiser design that we can just use. Nope. Right. Let's give them the biggest one possible because it's way smaller than the British one. Little tower. Little and big. Works surprisingly well. Somewhere around there, I think will work. Right, guns. They would probably want 16s, but they don't fit. Is this the weird hull that doesn't fit anything? Yeah, not on the front. It does on the back. A 14, but I think I'm going to give them. I'm going to give them something unusual. I'm going to give them. No, not that one. Kind of super Deutschland. 6 16-inch guns. Oh yeah, she did take a fuel leak, but yeah, that's why, you know, it wouldn't have dropped. It didn't drop her range significantly, but yeah, range is a really useful thing to have as a warship. Is this the one where you can fit? Yeah, it's this really weird design where you can. I've done this one before, but obviously not for a while, or not in this exact configuration, because. But we'll go for the 16-13. Strangeness. 5-inch. No. 3-inch probably. Yeah. Count as an AA battery. Doesn't look too bad actually. I wish those were 16s as well. Or you had the option. But nope. I think as well the Germans probably would go for diesel. What did the other one use? Diesel. We'll stick with that. Diesel and batteries. Should be able to fit just a big funnel. Nope. What? Excuse me, what? Devs. It's the Modern Tower 1. Excuse me while I submit a bug report. Cannot funnel. Modern Tower 1 may cannot fit any of the available and please, if you're watching this on YouTube, I do encourage you to report bugs using the in-game one. They get fixed much quicker. Let's go for a tower that actually fits a funnel. Yeah, there we go. Finally. I don't think that's intentional. But yeah, sometimes you get some really strange ones. But yeah, the devs really do appreciate players telling them about this sort of thing. 30 knots, I think this thing can do. So German ships are going to have disadvantages in terms of speed. But they should have pretty tanky ships. I mean, they're both built well, or as well as I can make them. You'd want max, especially on a battle cruiser, you want maximum range. It's pretty nice. Armour needs fixing. Now, German ships, I tend to go for the half scheme, although I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it. I usually go for a much heavier scheme on German ships, just because they tended to. It seems to suit them a little bit more. Go something like that. Maybe push up the deck armors just a tiny bit. And then we're on to offsets. Could bounce it there, but I don't want to leave. The gaps are ugly as anything. I'm kind of hoping if I pull this one right back, there we go. The Moltke. Not a bad ship, but yeah, I know who my money's on. Right, let's go. No, not Turtleback. I'm not a huge fan of Turtleback, which I can talk about at length. But I mean, I maybe could, but it would just be heavier if I put on the Turtleback. It'd have better resistance, but it would be heavier, which is the main reason I don't like it. But no, you're quite right, Scout Snipe. German ships probably should have Turtleback schemes, but let's have a look at our fleet. So we have... Wait, what? That's not the right ship. It's given me the... It's given me the Goliaths for some reason. No, I want the Thunderers. Don't know why it did that. Thunderers and Nelsons. Goliath being a previous design. Thank goodness that doesn't screw everything up anymore. There we go. I was thinking they look a bit off. So yeah, we've got Thunderer, Queen and Eagle as our 15-inch ships. This is the complete reverse of how I would normally put them together. I'd normally put the 20s on the battleships and the 15s on the battle cruisers. And normally the battleships would be slower, but they're basically the wrong way around. Alright, where's the enemy? Behind us, I think. Yep. Round we go. We shall see who is right. And that's. I mean, I do like the British ships. You can make such a handsome ship with the British hulls like that. I wouldn't normally go quads, but they do have an appearance to them. These things, though, look at that. Glorious. I love how they've got these, you know, long bows, centered structures and things. The German ships don't look half bad either, of course. I love the Uber funnel, particularly. I am a fan of it. Not in range yet. Nelson's probably going to be the first ship to be in range with her big 20s. Which one do you like, chat? No sound? You mean game sound? It should be game sound. Saturn, you should be getting noise. Definitely should be getting noise. Try and get all guns firing. Oh, got the first hit. 146 damage on something. Yeah, the lead battleship. Right on the main deck as well. Battleships are going to have to get in closer. That is insane. What range was that? Yeah, about 30 kilometers, I reckon. More hits. God damn. There we go. Battleships are engaging. Again, try and get all the turrets on the go. There we go. Yeah, I don't have the in-game music on because YouTube copyright strikes it a lot, or at least it can do. And music in YouTube is just a nightmare, so I usually leave it off. These ones as well, they don't look half bad. All the shells. Looks like the 15s are going after the Moltkers. Converging parallel lines, just like it should be. In fact, it looks like everyone's trying to shoot the battlecruiser. I'm not sure why. I don't mind the battleships doing it. Focus on that one. But the battle cruisers, focus on the lead ship. Oh, we took a hit. Lost the secondary gun. I'm getting some damage in though. Those 20s do definitely hurt. Right, getting a little bit closer now. Bum 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 bum. So far, we are hitting more often and doing a little bit more damage than them. There, I see why the battle cruisers were talking about switching fire. They're crossing the T. We'll just switch them to high explosive shells. And we'll get the battleships to retask on the lead ship because they've got a better angle. Schleswig-Holstein, no critical damage yet. Still going strong. Oh, Millie's fine. She was joining in earlier on today. She's fast asleep at the moment. Had a busy day barking at postman. Right, how's our... Getting good at it again, actually. Go back to auto. Fire a bit of mixture. Yeah, there we go. Got a pen. I think we've done enough damage to Schleswig that she's changing her position in the line, which is good because she'll come broadside on and try and blast it to bits. There we go. Lovely. I'm gonna get them. Well, I'm gonna get my battleships to come up a little bit. Time to do some manoeuvres. Schleswig-Holstein taking an absolute pounding though. Take her out. That is a major blow to the Germans. We will have to reduce her down to 0 structure probably because of the way she's built. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Atlas the Femboy, for being the 995th viewer. Oh, there we go. It's looking good. Because if I can manage it, I might be able to catch him here. With their trousers down. big damage on the Scharnhorst. Come on, hit him again. Beautiful. Right. Now, retarget the Kaiser Friedrich. Whilst the battle cruisers also hit him. Oh. So many ricochets. But I can't get a good angle on everything. Oh, Nelson, what happened to you? Took a big hit at some point. Yeah, you're taking a bunch of hits. Out you get. Losses are pretty damaged as well. But they can certainly retreat and still do a lot of damage. Come on, Eagle. Good damage. Come on. Take him out. We're doing alright. What thought? What have we done now? Friedrich. I know. Well, we're not missing. What's happening is we're getting ricochets because of the angle. Like, these are all well armored ships. That's the problem. So you need to do a bit of manual targeting to make sure you're getting good angles. See, like that? I thought I had a good angle, but he's turning so fast. Oh no! The Nelson goes down. More 16-inch hits. Yeah. Just too many 16-inch hits. Actually might get the Colossus to go on a retreat order as well. He's taking a fair beating. She can try and get shots in from range. Eagle takes a hit. Alright, you can get out as well. Not that way, you idiot. And the German ship's just hard to put down. Well, that's kind of how they're designed. No. Eagle, stop that. Oh my word. Thanks for the jingle bells and hydrate. I'm a bit busy right now. I will be them. Come on. Oh no, I'm not sure this is going as well as I hoped. Oh, an ammo detonation. That doesn't help. Get out. Just not able to get those kill shots, and they still have those battle cruisers hiding back there. I mean, mauled them pretty well. Yeah, the ammo det chance on those ships is very low. But I have noticed this is a new feature. If you get an ammo det, you run out of ammunition. She had plenty of ammunition left. If it blows up, oh come on! Yeah. Right, how's Colossus doing? Just fix some of the damage. Now we're going to have to go full retreat on this one. The AI is actually quite good at just getting its ships headed away. See if we can get them into a running retreat. They're going to be a bit of range anyway. Ow, stop it. Now I'm going to use Thunder as well. Damn it. Not gone particularly well for me. Yeah, Queen has no ammunition, so she's useless. Eagle, run away. Colossus could potentially do something, but I think she's not got too much left in her. Just really seemed to run out of puff. Whereas the Germans just kept going. Impressive. I mean, I designed both sides, so I don't know why I'm super shocked. Like, they have taken pretty heavy damage. Goeben and Ostmark are fine, but the other three are pretty beaten up. Of course, all of my ships are beaten up. Just keep firing away at them. Eventually we might be able to get something done. Oh my words, some long range, very serious damage to the Mulk there. Eagle firing the Osma, she's the one actually chasing you. And you're going to want HE because the angle, oh my goodness. might be worth... Where is it? Colossus. Oh, Osmark actually took a pretty big hit. Look at the Gerben. If we can get them all damaged... Yeah, Eagle's, I think, done for, though. Why are they going in circles? No, I'm going to lose Eagle. Yep. It's not gone well. Again, I can try and sink them all. He's holding on 12%. There's no point. What I was trying to do was damage the Goban so that she couldn't chase, but she's done the business anyway. Mind you, we still have the Queen running away, but she's fairly far out now. That's an A turret turning. Not damaged. Bit weird. I think we can call that. Don't think the Germans are chasing. I mean, yeah, they definitely won that. It's a little bit annoying, but yeah, I don't mind losing to my own ships so much. Because this is not particularly interesting. We'll allow a loss as we run off. Although, and I want to see the. Mind you, if I leave battle, I won't see the end game thing, will I? God damn it! I really want to see the stats at the end. Screw it. I'll just have a look here. The 15s actually did a lot more damage. They really did the business, but they didn't get the... There was a point where the 20s suddenly stopped doing damage. Just got ricochets. Maybe I wasn't microing them enough. Yeah, all the damage done by those 16-inch guns. Yeah, it's all those ricochets. Alright, let's have a look at the surviving ships. See if we can learn anything about what happened to them. damage received. Yeah, that ammo debt really did a number on it. Oh, we killed the Mulk. Nice. But not particularly informative. Again, not particularly informative. This is the power of resistance, by the way, if you're curious. The German ships, just a lot more resistance. Well, with the sinking of another ship, that's alleviated my honour, but we'll leave the victorious German ships to go back to harbour and get themselves fixed up. Apart from the Gerben, I suppose. But yeah, the other two, Scharnhorst is pretty beaten up, and was it Kaiser Friedrich also pretty beaten up. But still afloat, which is what matters. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon for some more Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.